So we're back here. We're back on our notes. We're back on the same page. Before we were working with numbers that were greater than 1. Now we're going to be moving on to numbers that are less than 1. We're still changing them from standard form to scientific notation. So example 3, I have 0 decimal, and then we're going to put 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to put 3, 2. So we're working with this number. This number is written in standard form. And we need to change it to scientific notation. So again, first we start by locating our decimal. Well, lucky for us, our decimal's already here. Next, what we'll need to do, let's go ahead and draw that bar, is we want to put the decimal behind the first number that's not 0. So we want this decimal to move behind this 3, because the 3 is the first number that's not 0. So then we're going to put our other bar here. We're going to count from bar to bar how many numbers there are. That means we're counting from bar to bar how many times the decimal moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means our decimal is going to move from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our decimal is going to move 9 times. So what that means is our exponent is going to be 9. But because we're working with a number that is less than 1, our exponent is negative. When the number is greater than 1, our exponent is positive. Less than 1, exponent is negative. How do I know my number is less than 1? Because my number starts with a 0. It starts with a 0, so that means it's less than 1. So my exponent is going to be negative 9. Now, we still have the same base, times 10. Now we need to figure out, well, what do I put here? I'm going to put 3 decimal 2. So what we just did is we changed that number from standard form to scientific form. Okay, now we have example 4 here. Example 4, we're going to write 0 decimal, and we're going to put 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 3. We have located our decimal, so we're going to put a bar where our first decimal is. Now we need to find the other decimal. Well, we have to put the other decimal behind the first number that is not a 0. The first number that's not a 0 will be this 4. So I'm going to put my decimal behind the 4. Now I count. How do I go from this bar to this bar? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 numbers, so that means my decimal moves 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the important thing about this is this number is less than 1. It starts with a 0, so this number is less than 1. So because this number is less than 1, our exponent is negative. So it's going to be negative 4. We still have the same base, times 10. Well, what do I put here? I put everything that's right there. 4.4 decimal 0, 3. We just changed from standard form to scientific form. I hope this helps you.